Good evening from Bangladesh. This is Toufiq Zohur speaking as a host. This is our regular program, World Poetry Recitation Show. Today our episode number is 123, and title of our program today is The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet Voice Part 36. Today, 18 September, this is now 9 and 5 p.m. evening in Bangladesh times. Thank you very much, everyone who are watching this show. We have invited 9 poets from 9 countries today. They are the most important poet around the world. We have a slogan: "The sky of poetry is one." Though the poet lives around the world, their language is different, but all the poets are dreamers. They show their dreams in the nation, in the society. So all the poets are a very much dreamer person. We have invited that type of dreamers person today. They will read their poem. They will show us some good things today. So, first of all, I am going to invite from my native country, that is Bangladesh. I am inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu. Now, I am introducing one of the important poet who is from Bangladesh. He is Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu. He is a doctorate in literature. He is a poet, essayist, critics, and also an editor. He is the generations of 80s. He is the president of Progressive Writer Union in Bangladesh. He has been published 27 number of books. He has been received some prestigious award from different platforms for his excellent performance in poetry. Now I am inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his first poem today. Thank you.
At first, greetings to all. Especially thanks poet Toufiq Zohur who invited me for attending this program. First, I would like to read a little poem in Bangla. Then I will read next time in English. প্রথম কবিতার শিরোনাম হিমগান। আমাকে বাঁচতে দিতে চায় না মুড়িওয়ালা পর্যন্ত। রাষ্ট্র সমাজের অন্যান্য শত্রুদের কথা বাদে দিলাম, মুড়িওয়ালা তার মুড়িতে ইউরিয়া শুধু মিশাচ্ছে না, মিশাচ্ছে আরো রসায়ন, যেন মুড়ি সাদা হয়। সাদা পোশাক পরে আছে যেন মুর্দা ফরাস, অন্যদিকে টেনে ধরে আছে তার বন্ধু অক্টোপাস। দেখার কি কেউ নেই আশপাশ? অনেক চড়া দামে আপেল কিনেছি, তাতেও বিষাক্ত রসায়ন। মাছে ফরমালিন, কিডনি পাচ্ছে মৃত্যুর পরোয়ানা, কে দিবে জামিন? বিচারকেরাও ঘুমাচ্ছে ছুটিতে গিয়ে গ্রীষ্মকালীন। বাণিজ্য লোভ দিয়ে তৈরি সব, সব হয়ে আমরা কখন যে পৌঁছে যাচ্ছি চোরা গুপ্তা পথে গুপ্ত স্থানে, বুঝতে পারছি নে। সবাইকে আজ মজে যাচ্ছি হিমগানে, সবাইকে আজ মজে যাচ্ছি হিমগানে। Translated poem named Nobody Wants Me to Live. Nobody wants me to live, not even the vendor of perfect rice. Let leave aside the enemies of the state and society. The vendor of perfect rice not only mixes urea but also other chemicals, so that the perfect rice turn white as if the Suez cleaner wears snow white dress. On the other side, an octopus is dragging near it. There is nobody to look after all around. I bought apples at high price. There are chemicals even. The fishes is shocked with formalin. Kidneys are getting death sentence. There is nobody to give them a bail. The judges are at sleep, are in summer vacation. All are met with um, commercial grade. We don't know when we became a crops. We are going to reach the sacred place on the sacred way. I don't understand. Is everyone having fun today in death song? In death song. Thanks to all.
Thank you very much, poet Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful starting contemporary subject that you have to written in your poetry. Thank you very much. Now, from Bangladesh, I am going to Australia. I am inviting poetess Nardine Sanderson. Now, I am introducing one of the eminent poetess who is from Australia. She is Nardine Sanderson. She laughs upward, stretches across the sea to the immortalize the loves in her life. She has written more than 6,000 poems, 9 children books, yet to be published. Her inspiration comes from her supportive family and cherished children of three. She has received numerous awards and certificates, including an International Ambassador of Peace Award. Nardine hopes to inspire the world through her mix of poetry about love, life, and death, taking the readers on a journey throughout her desires and dreams. Her biggest ambition is to teach poetry and help others express their emotion in this great form, which is the art of poetry. Now, I am inviting poetess Nardine Sanderson to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here, firstly. My first poem is called um, Million Starlight. Has the night ever looked so sweetly, and does it compare to thee? Nor does it, the night, hold such a position, unless you're next to me. I cannot stop the star from falling, shooting stars they often do. But dreams are not only for the dreamers, they are meant for two. And I have loved a million starlights, but none compare within your eyes. And I have counted moons in changing, and saw your face amidst the skies. For love as deep it burns inside, throws a spark of light to flame. I shall always love thee true and revel at your name. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poet Nadine Sanderson, for your beautiful starting from Australia. Now I am coming back to India and inviting important poetess Harinder Cheema. Now, I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from India. She is Harinder Cheema. She is a renowned international poetess and award-winning, internationally published author. Her published novel entitled The Temple Stop is received the Best Book of the Year's Award 2020 by Ag Hus Author in EU. She is the co-author of 20 poetry anthologies. Her short stories have been published in various international magazines, and she is the proud recipient of many prestigious global awards and honors. Her names find a mention in 101 influential women of India in 2020. Now, I am inviting poetess Harinder Cheema to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tawfiq, once again for having me here. Greetings to all my friends who are present here, right here on this platform. I know all of them, and it's always a pleasure, an honor, and a privilege to be here. So, to start with, I start with a small poem which is about poetry. The title of the poem is Poetry. Poetry is like a river to me, flowing with the silt of rich thoughts. Poetry is like a symphony that touches the chords of the hearts. Poetry is the inner profundity weaved in mesmerizing words, these words flying far and wide, just like the migratory birds. Poetry is the medicine to me that can heal the tormented souls. Poetry is the nectar to me, served in a beautiful bowl. Poetry is a vehicle to me that carries my messages to the world. It is my connect with the divine, and I write what I receive from the God. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Harinder Cheema, for your beautiful starting. Now I am from India. I am going to Iran. I think she's in network problem. She's joining very soon. After join, I will give her floor. Now I am inviting a poet Cristian Romero Diaz from Chile. Now I am introducing one of the important poet who is from Chile. He is Cristian Romero Diaz. He is a poet, writer, artist, chef, and voice of his own radio show, Vivir as Sentir. He has participated in several anthologies of different countries: La Barça de Papel, Poesía de Post Vanguardia, and Races del Alma, for name a few one. He was interviewed in 2014 by the journal La Vogue Hispana in New York newspaper, and in 2021 for Polish Magazino Greek magazine. He has been participated in different festivals around the world such as Paper Fiber Fest, Festival Concha de Luz very successfully. His poem has been translated to different languages such as English, Italian, Portuguese, and Greek. He published his first book in 2015, Una Luz Naciente. In 2016, he was declared illustrious citizen by his native city. He received in 2020 and 2022 Cesar Vallejo Award, El Aguila de Oro, the Golden Eagle, and El Escudo de Plata, the Silver Award in 2021 for his literary excellence, and designated as a president of the UHE, that is Union Hispano Mundial de Escritores, and president as well. A thousand mines for Mexico, Mil Mentes for Mexico. In Chile, recently he organized very successfully a reunion of UHE named El Almanacui del Buen Dicir. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my dear brother Toufiq Zohur. And I congratulate to all of you that are here, great poets and poetess. Um, I'm just honored and so amazingly thankful to be here. And my first poem is called, I'm going to read it in Spanish and then in English. It's a short poem, so it won't take long. Encontrando destellos. Tantas luces a lo largo de nuestras vidas. La independencia de las almas rojas y azules ha pasado sobre esta existencia, mortal y asimismo más allá de lo humano. Me he convertido en más que un solitario espíritu, menos que un árbol, en igualitaria porción de carne, en estas aventuras mamíferas hechas de brillantes, y pena cautivada por los mismos placeres jubilosos. He pisado sobre una encrucijada del bien y el mal, un paisaje construido por los espejos sentidos en nuestras almas, colores caleidoscópicos y sonidos en esta música interior, plagada dentro de cada uno, con ternura en el corazón, teniendo tantas cosas que hacer, pero espiritualmente nada más que hallar destellos. And here's the version in English. Finding sparkles. So many lights go along in our lives. The independence of the red and blue souls have happened over this existence. mortal and human beyond itself, have come more than a lonely spirit, less than a tree, equally portion of flesh, in this mammoth's adventures, made of brightness and sorrow, captivated by the joyful pleasure of themselves. I have stepped on a crossroad of good and evil, an scenery built by the mirrors felt in our souls, kaleidoscopic colors and sounds of the inner music, played inside of everybody with tenderness in the heart, having so many things to do, but spiritually nothing else that finding sparkles. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, poet Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful starting. I think Rosa Jamila from Iran, she is trying heart and soul. When she connected, I will give her floor. Now I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor from Turkey. Now, I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Turkey. She is Turkan Ergor. She is a poetess, writer, sociologist, philosopher, columnist, ambassador for peace, and world peace icon. She is award winner Turkish writer. She has won many awards and recognitions from various institutions and organizations abroad. She is the role model for all her writer friends in worldwide. She is the prominent writer from Turkey, and her article and poem have been effective about life and environment. Turkan has been honored from writers from motivational strips and leading literary institutions of the Indian government, Gujarat Sahitya Academy, under the state government of Gujarat. She has also received some prestigious awards around the globe. She has published a bilingual poetry book. Title of the book is Ring Yüzük World Kelimeler. She is the president of UHE in Turkey. She is the member of WNWW, I mean Union of Writers of the World in Kazakhstan. She was named International Best Author Writer in 2021, Best Poet in 2021. Her poems have been published in different languages around the world. Paramount Sultan of the Philippines, H.M. Sultan Murad S. Umpa, and His Excellency Sultan Ali Ampaso Umpa give her a title, Princess. Now, I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergar to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you for Thank you for inviting me, my brothers Toufiq Zohur and Hassanur Rahman Samon. Congratulations to all of you, my sister, my brothers. English of my first poem, Silence. Silence sometimes, in different way. It is talk. Silence sometimes it is lost in dots. It is to dive deep. Silence sometimes it is the best stance. It is the most noble behavior. Silence sometimes it is peace. It is happiness. It is the best answer. Where therein is injustice for those who do not understand. Silence is the key to patience. Silence sometimes, when talking is useless, it is silent, and it is talk with the heart. Silence sometimes, actually, it is an inaudible scream. Silence sometimes flowing in human. It is an invisible river, because sometimes words, it is not taught when you speak. It is taught you silence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess
I
Turkan, for your beautiful poem.
thank you.
Still, I think Rosa Zamila is not connected. I am inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva from Uzbekistan. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from Uzbekistan. She is Madina Muhammad Rizayeva. She is a poetess, feature writer. Her poem and featured has been published in local and national newspaper magazine in Uzbekistan. Also published in several books, that is International Anthology, A Writer Universe published in the USA in 2018, Golden Breeze published in India, Uzbekistan Poesia Moderna, a narrative published in Italy in 2020, 1001 Uzbek poets published in USA in 2020. Madina's first collections of poem is Orgular Kamalagi, The Rainbow of Dream, published. Her second collection of poems is Flower Bird, published in USA in 2018. She writes in Uzbek and English language. Madina also translated poetry from Uzbek to other foreign languages. Now I am inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Hello?
Unmute your phone. Please unmute your phone. No, no, no. Unmute your phone. Now, okay.
That's okay? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry. Good evening, Bangladesh, and also good evening, all of the world poets. I'm very glad to be see the world of poetry. Currently in the nature autumn places. That's why I detected my first poem to the autumn. Autumn. And autumn has come while making us glad. It spires its golden color leaves. Nature has changed its color to the blue. The summer's majestic leaves cover the carpet. Even the raindrops falls for it. The fruit tree left their leaves, as if they look at the farmer kindly to try to make his job easy. Some workers pick the cotton in the fields, or burn wood rise by the cotton. Some people help to pick in the time the north of Uzbek cause suffocants. Thank you.
Thank you, Madina, for your beautiful poem you have started. Thank you very much. Again, I am going to poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present. Now, I am inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Johur. I would like to read one poem in Bangla. শিরোনাম উপকথা। যাদের মাছি তাড়ানোর কথা তারা নিজেরাই মাছি হয়ে যায়, যদিও তাদের হাতে মাঝে মাঝে হাত পাখার শোভা পায়। মাছিরা অগ্নি পরীক্ষায় অগ্নিবর্ণ হতে পারে না, অশ্রুলোচনের ভিতরেও মাছিরা অশ্লীল নাচে। ছড়িয়ে ছিটিয়ে থাকা খাবার দেখলে মাছিদের বোবো শব্দ বাড়ে, ভাঙ্গা কাঁঠালের গন্ধে মাছিরা উন্মাদ হয়ে যায়। পিকদানি থেকে মাছিরা উড়ে এসে বসে, রোগ মুক্তি হবে কিভাবে? এইখানে মাছিদের দেহ চর্চা চলে, মাছিরাই তরতাজা স্বচ্ছন্দ, মাছিদের এঁটো খেয়ে শিশুরা বাঁচবে? মাছিদের কোনো গুপ্ত রহস্য নেই, লোভে তাদের উপকথা, ঋণ শোধ বলে তাদের কোনো বোধ নেই, তাদের আক্কেল দাঁতও নেই। উপকণ্ঠ থেকে লুপ্ত হতে থাকে দুধে তৈরি খাদ্যের শুদ্ধতা। উপরিতলের যে উপসর্গ নিয়ে আছি সেখানে আত্মপ্রকৃতি নেই, আছে শুধু মাছি। যাদের এ মাছি তাড়ানোর কথা তারাই নিজেরাই মাছি হয়ে যায়, তারা নিজেরাই মাছি হয়ে যায়। ধন্যবাদ।
Such a beautiful poem. You have to read now this poet Golam Kibria Pinu. Thank you very much for your beautiful poem. Again, I am going to poetess Nardine Sanderson. Now, again, I am inviting poetess Nardine Sanderson to present her second poem today. Nardine Sanderson.
This one's called Immortality of the Stone. Days, my love, aren't counted, not where love unfurls. I watch the seasons changing, every leaf that falls. The immortality of a stone may come to testify its claim, and settle on the grounds, may hold you there, always beside the flame. The sun come up to kiss me, where the morning breath was cold. I spoke of you in truest words, and my lips they lay with gold. I'd miss the silver sea all curding, and the waves make morning a tender theme, as I woke to find you in my arms, no longer but a dream. Night slept, night sleep lay upon thee, where the light of moonbeams are but glowing, a sense of love and heart for soul, and a comfort then in knowing. The sun kissed with a passionate breath, to vanquish all the thoughts of fear, and opened up my eyes to love, to find you safely here. Tears prolificate the casting of the light, and mimic the minutes that I've cried at night. Although your breaths I feel within, I know death bid brace to win. And you are partial to the sky, where heaven soar and the angels fly, though dreams may hold your every breath, as I love thee beyond such death. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Nardine Sanderson, for your beautiful poem you have to read. Thank you. Before I go to Harinder Cheema, I am inviting poetess Yanita Ismail from Indonesia. Now I am inviting poetess Yanita Ismail. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from Indonesia. She is Yanita Ismail. She has been fond of writing since 2018. Her aspirations to become a tour guide has made her love the world of tourism. Traveling and culinary tourism are her other hobbies. Participating in an international poetry writing competition made her known to the world. Her poems are written in English, Indonesian, and Japanese. Apart from being in the world of poetry, she also enjoys photography. The motto of life is never give up before your dreams come true. Cultural Reference online magazine Litlight Bharat Vision, as well as several international anthologies and also Facebook, you can enjoy her creative work. The cyclone will end, soul of love, break the silence, born to dream, dancing with the dead, photo poema, Indonesia, mother tongue in poetry, and many more. Now, I'm inviting poetess Yanita Ismail to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the time, and thank you so much for the invitation to Mr. Toufiq Zohur and Hazanur Rahman. I'm very nervous today because it was trouble on my StreamYard application. So, and this is my first poem. It is Tanka poem. I have written it on June 11, 2022. A Tanka poem. Throw your magic ink in the picture's key of you, fantastic allure of the blooming words in tone, present in the eyes and mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Poetess Yanita Ismail, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting Poetess Harinder Cheema to present her second poem today. Thank you.
My second poem is A Visit to Myself. One day I thought of paying a visit to myself. So I closed my eyes and put my head on the desk. My eyes started looking inwards, and I could see rivers of blood flowing vigorously. I visited the heart and the brain, the livers, the pancreas, the arteries, the veins. I marveled at God's piece of art. Only His workshop can boast of such fine art. The system was intricate and the experience was intriguing. And after coming out of the spell, I kept on wondering that why a murderer is convicted of one crime when he actually commits two, as when he destroys a life, he destroys a piece of art too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Poetess Harinder Cheema, for your beautiful poem again. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It's a great opportunity to share with all this marvelous talent, full of poetry and marvelous things. And my next poem is The Brotherhood of the Lights. It says like this: with a finger located beneath the sun, get inside the movements of the trees, from the conscience of the human being, shining of loneliness, the sparkles make a nest on the skin, and the blue whispers are protected by the eight of infinity. Every living thing and touch of those experiences, studying funny faces in that, once initiated, it'll never end. The eternal sensation of the eyes showing their joy, thought a crystallized tear of the moist and wonderful liquid light that lives in you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, poet Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful poem. Once again, you have to read. Now, I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor. Now, I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. English of my second poem, Between Life and Death. In an unexpected moment, in a very short time, the virus surrounded the world, starting from China, spread all over the world. It was very difficult to control. Therefore, people also confused, also miserable, between life and death. People panicking around worried thoughts, confused faces, desperate eyes between life and death. Sometimes silence, sometimes effort, sometimes there was struggle. In this unexpected situation between life and death, on the faces and words, also hope, also there was sadness between life and death. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, poetess Turkan Ergor, for your beautiful poem. Once again, you have to read. Again, I am going to Indonesia to invite poetess Yanita Ismail. Now, I am inviting poetess Yanita Ismail to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is my second poem. It's about the poet's story. There's something I want to do as a writer. I love to tell you the story of the sun on summer. The falling leaves dance in the wind as if they wonder what's on my lining paper. They call me as a poetess. How happy I am. But I am not a princess. When darkness comes to shine, my brilliant imagination is defined. When the winter begins, my mind gets cold and freeze, searching for a place to play the melodies, a pretty tone of my rhyme's kiss. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Yanita Ismail, for your beautiful poem. Again, you have to read once again. Thank you again from Indonesia. Now I am going to Uzbekistan. I am inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. My second poem is about my natural language. It's about ishqam nafasi. Ishqam, sen ilhomim bo'l. Sendan oldim baxtimni. Yuragimda nurga to'l, bezab tolma taxtimni. Kel, kel yonimga kel ishqam, qanot qoqib uchaylik. Keltirmagin sen rashkin, ko'kda yulduz uchaylik. Har lahzamda keraksan, ko'ksimda quyosh nurim, vujudimga tirgaksan, sensan mening g'ururim. Sendan topdim shijoat, tepkiladim bag'rimni, qildim g'amga qanoat, ko'mdim yerga qahrimni. Manglayimga tikdim ko'z, ko'z o'ngimda qarog'ing, ta'rifiga yo'q ming bir so'z, so'ngsiz kitob ardog'ing. Qidirdim ul falaging, 8 jannat bog'idan, ustun qo'ydim malaging, 2 dunyo tog'idan. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Modina Mohammadri Jaiba, for your beautiful poem. Though we don't understand the language of Uzbek, but we have to understand the rhythm of your language that is very much musical. Thank you very much. Now, from Uzbekistan, I am coming back to Bangladesh and inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his third poem today. Thank you.
I would like to first in Bangla my poem, then I would like then English. কবিতা শিরোনাম তল্লাটের সবাইকে চিনি। এই তল্লাটের সবাইকে আমি চিনি, এর অলিগলি, এর বাসা বাড়ি আমি চিনি। এইখানে কটি আম গাছ আছে, কটি লেবু গাছ, তাও আমি জানি। কে থাকে পাকা বাড়িতে, কে থাকে চালা ঘরে, মহল্লায় কে নতুন ডেরা তুলল, তাও জানা আছে। আমাকে কি বলবে? এখানকার লোকজন কেমন? সবাইকে চিনি, বলতে এসো না। কে ঘোড়ায় উঠে কেমন দৌড়াতে পারবে, কে দৌড়ে দূরবর্তী পুকুরের জল থেকে পদ্ম ফুল তুলে আনতে পারবে, কে আগুন জ্বালিয়ে তাপ সৃষ্টি করতে পারবে, তাও জানা আছে। চিনি বলে তারা আমার সম্মুখে দাঁড়াতে ইতস্তত করে কাঁপে, মাপে আবারও নিজেদের দৈর্ঘ্য প্রস্থ। এদের কারো পরিচয় তুলে ধরবার জন্য আমার দুহাতে লিফলেট তুলে দেওয়ার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই। Translated poem. Name: everyone is known in this region. To me, everyone is known in the region, its LS, its home. Here, how many mango trees have grown, how many trees of lemon, to me also, it are known. Who lives in the building, who lives in the heart, who made a new abode in the neighborhood, that I know. You wanna tell me what? Here the people behaves like hot. I know everyone. Don't say that. Don't tell me that. Who can ride a horse and how much different they are? who has the ability from distant pond to bring lotus flower, who can produce heat by lighting a fire, I know that, let me not to hear. As I know them in front of me, they hesitated to stand up, travel like a bee, estimate themselves again and again, measuring the length and width by tuning fine to knowledge to introduce them, handed over a leaflet to me, no need, it's a useless acclaim. Thanks.
Thank you very much, poet Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful poem. Once again, you have to read thank you again. From Bangladesh, now again I am going to Australia. I am inviting poetess Nardine Sanderson to present her third poem today. Thank you.
This one's called Chamber of Love. Come not by my chamber of love, it seeps with bloody tears. The morning light lays in solitude, but only for my fears. Dust to dust, engraved on stone, the walls were marked with days longer than the night, the dark but dark enough to bear the wounds of this pretentious fight. Have not your eyes been tarnished by the glimpse of hope relayed? For ghosts they haunt the gallows where their love had played. In the tribute for the king who laughed at love's demise, and in the wake of loss had set fire to the skies. Overseeing her passion, broke the chains around her feet, but tied her to the heart and his unwilling beat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Nardine Sanderson, for your beautiful poem. Once again, you have to read. Now, I am inviting poetess Harinder Cheema to present her third poem today. Thank you.
So, my third poem is Caterpillar or a Butterfly. Good deeds are not about building castles for the poor or taking them on a world tour. It's about making a difference where we can. To do that, you don't have to be a rich man. Just begin to share and care. Be just, be fair. Don't ridicule a frail body. With words, try to heal a tormented soul. Do it for the sake of your own redemption. Instant recognition should not be your goal. These are small things in the life that would take you to a level high, or else you will be the caterpillar that never became a butterfly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Harinder Cheema, for your beautiful poem. Once again, you have to read. Now, I am reading some viewers' comments. Mr. Sohel Noman has to written very exciting. Mr. Shahar Ali has to written thanks to you, poet Christian. You gives us a very strong poem. Shahar Ali again written a Congress poem for your beautiful poem. Shahar Ali very much think you, poet Yanita Ismail. You read a good poem. Shahar Ali also written thank you, poet Madina, for your good poem. You serve us. Sinejina Konstantinopik from Romania. She has written a wonderful program. Well done to all the poets. From Kolkata, Mr. Poet Deepak Bandyopadhyay has to written good evening to all of you. Mr. Shah Ali has to written again thank you, poet Nardine. Your poem is very much heart touching. Shah Ali also written poet Cheema. Again, you serve us a very heart touching poem. Thank you, everyone who has given some important comments. Thank you very much. Now, I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Can you hear me clearly? Yes? Okay.
Yes, carry on, brother.
Thank you, my brother. And I'm going to read the next poem in my native language, which is Spanish. And the name of the poem is Soap, which means jabón in Spanish. And it says like this. Empiezo el día reunido bajo la niebla densa de la espuma, excitado e imberbe, más cerca de lo lejano que esa pulcritud, tacto usual que abraza la piel, imitando al acto sexuado cual caricia alada, entre los sistemas que purifica los silencios, de risa en el contemplar genérico y suave, que es lo superficial conectado con lo profundísimo. Soy ente de la luz, purga sobre los momentos que nos permite continuar, sostenido y ahogado en tu ser, corrosivo del lenguaje claro e inseminación jadeante en las etapas del humano. Compañero y predecesor de las aguas, en una exquisita ducha, lavado o baño en general, accede a todo pliegue, armazón a extremidad, en el cuerpo recorrido por el toque inclusivo de mi función alevosa, alcalina e inversa de lo ponzoñoso, para que así el aseo de los ecos multicolores llegue al sentimiento invasivo que dé manos y cara, individuo entero en el espejo radiante, creado por la creación, entre otras sublimes creaciones, propósito inevitable y precioso que es el estar saludables y limpios. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now I am asking Rosa Jamali, can you hear me? 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 I think there is a network problem. So again, I am going and I am inviting now poetess Turkan Ergor to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. English of my third poem. Woman is mother. Woman is mother. She is elegant. She is full of love. She is gentle. She is love. She is the other two halves of the people. She is lifeblood. She is lover. Therefore poems are written for woman. Woman, she is wife. She is friend. She is patient. She is compassionate. And she is selfless. Because woman is mother. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Turkan
Thank
Ergor.
you.
Once again, you have to read a short poem, but very heart-touchy poem you have to read. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting again poetess Yanita Ismail. Yanita, yes. Now I am inviting poetess Yanita Ismail to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the time. This is my third poem, and I wrote it in Bahasa, my language. It's about a longing of something. Mencoba untuk menahan getaran-getaran rindu. Namun rasa ini semakin erat mendekap. Aku tak kuasa menghindar, apalagi menjadikannya abu. Dia tak pernah tahu dan tak perlu tahu, walaupun harus bersembunyi di balik tawa yang renyah. Rasa itu mengguncang emosi karena harus membohongi diri. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Yanita Smile, for your beautiful poem. Again, you have to read. Now, I am inviting Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her third poem today. Thank you. Now, I am inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. My third poem is about Kashkadarya, the ray of the knowledge of Nasafi. Brightness always is in well. It has magic that it's the Kashkadarya of Uzbekistan. Its minerals reach on the sky. Its camel cover the sky. The great Amur Temur was born. It's the Kashkadarya of Uzbekistan. Its the day are shine and night are bright. Its people live in peace forever. It's such a wonderful land. It's the Kashkadarya of Uzbekistan. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva, for your beautiful poem. At the last time we have to read now. This is our last session. So again, I am coming back to Bangladesh and inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his last poem today. Thank you.
It is my last poem. I would like to read in Bangla. কবিতার শিরোনাম পোশাক। পশুদের গায়ে পোশাক থাকে না, নিজেরাও পোশাক পরে না। চিড়িয়াখানার পশুদের গায়ে পোশাক চাপানো থাকে, কেননা সেখানে মানুষের আনাগোনা, মানুষের নিয়ন্ত্রণ, মানুষের স্পর্শ। যেখানে মানুষ সেখানে পোশাক। পশুরা পোশাক পরলে বিভ্রান্ত হতো, একে অপরকে চিনতে পারত না, নিজেদের ডাক ও আওয়াজ বুঝতে পারত না। পশুদের কণ্ঠধ্বনি পশুরা নকল করে না। মানুষের কত রকমের পোশাক, পোশাকের কত রকমের রং, মানুষকে চেনা দায়, পোশাকে কি চেনা যায়? পশুরা পোশাক না পরলেও উলঙ্গ মনে হয় না, মানুষ পোশাক পরলেও উলঙ্গ মনে হয়। পশুরা পোশাক না পরলেও উলঙ্গ মনে হয় না, মানুষ পোশাক পরলেও উলঙ্গ মনে হয়। ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংকস টু অল।
Thank you, poet Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful poem. Really, it is very much contemporary issues, and you have to read it. Thank you very much for your beautiful poem again. Now, I am inviting poetess Nardine Sanderson to present her last poem today.
Of, but it's called The Villain. To be the villain, one must hurt, and so the soul seeks pardon, although they throw a little dirt where those hearts have must harden. So be the willing victim. Never has he understood that all the soil sows the seeds and the trees turn into wood. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nardine, for your beautiful short poem. Now, I am inviting poetess Harinder Cheema to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Me. The
Okay.
rag picker, the rag picker and me. As I was meditating one day, eyes closed, face brightened by the sun's rays, I felt complete darkness inside. But then I saw a rag picker with a torchlight. He picked up all the wild thoughts from my mind and put them in a sack on his shoulders behind. And then I profusely wept and couldn't stop, supplying my tears for a detoxifying mop. Then he walked straight to the heart. After collecting all the negativity, he was ready to depart. As I opened my eyes, the surrounding was brightly lit, and the rag picker smiled at me before the final exit. Whenever I meditate, I see the rag picker with his sack, who cleanses my soul and goes back. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Harinder Cheema, for your beautiful last poem. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz to present his last poem today. Now I am inviting poet Cristian Romero Diaz.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. And the next poem is title is "And So the Heart Goes." And it's just like this: the life inclines, certainly the soul, inside all the doom of the eyes of who is lost, but glowing in the place deep and hidden enough. The answer is waiting, little by little, covered in a whose arms wide open are to balance whatever emotion and disappointment may or may not trouble your mind. The light assumes forms in a lot of colors, vanished and possessed at the same time, for the strength within you and me, of all of us walking through paths of love and experiences. And so the heart goes. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, poet Cristian Romero Diaz, for your beautiful poem again. Now I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you. English of my fourth poem, Joseph and Zulia. Zulia, she was one of the most beautiful women in Egypt. She was the consort of the Egyptian saint Potiphar. Joseph, he was adopted from the slave market by the Egyptian saint Potiphar. Joseph was getting bigger and beautiful day by day. Zulia fell in love with Joseph. Joseph was extraordinarily beautiful. He was the beauty of the world. Zulia wanted everyone to see the beauty of Joseph, and she wanted everyone to understand her. Zulia gave an invitation to Egyptian woman. The woman had fruit plate and sharp knife in front of them. She asked them to eat the treat. At that moment the beautiful faced Joseph in. Woman in the face of extraordinary beauty. They cut their hands instead of fruit. They didn't even feel their hands were cut off. And they gave Zulia right. Zulia loved Joseph very much. Her love for Joseph was great. This love couldn't be expressed in words. But there was no response from Joseph. She tried not to see Joseph, but she couldn't stand not seeing his. She wore her best beautiful clothes and adorned. She called Joseph to her room. When Joseph enters the room, Zulia had locked the doors. Joseph fled and sought refuge in Allah. While Joseph runs away, Zulia tore Joseph's shirt. Just then, Zulia's wife, the Egyptian saint Potiphar, had come. Therefore Zulia had slandered the beautiful-faced prophet, saying, "Your slave attacked me." But Zulia forgot that Joseph's shirt was torn from the back. He was found that he was innocent, but Zulia into the dungeon imprisoned him. Zulia was separated from Joseph. She wasn't smiling, she wasn't eating. Years passed, Zulia grew old. Her beauty in lost, her eyes couldn't see. Joseph's longing darkened her life. She was going to the dancing secretly to see Joseph. This was the big test, what she went through. Joseph with his dream interpretation to the ruler of Egypt. He was released from prison. Then Joseph with his wise personality. He became sent to Egypt. Zulia appears before Joseph. Joseph takes pity on Zulia. He prays to her, and his prayer will regain to her former beauty. He marries her. On the contrary, this time, Zulia does not reciprocate Joseph's loves. Joseph realizes that Zulia does not care about the world. He builds a palace allows Zulia to live comfortably. Zulia worships day and night. She repents for all sins. This legendary love gives lessons from life. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
poetess Turkan Ergor,
you.
for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting poetess Yanita Ismail to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. This is my last poem. Uh, in the last poem, I want everyone smile, so don't forget to smile every day and spread the love. Shine your smile. No one see the beauty in you. Stay on your feet and always be new. You're great on your way, whatever you do. Build self-confidence. Show the best part of you. Ignore ignore the negativity that comes to you. Don't let them distract you. Shine your smile every day and the sky blue. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, poetess Yanita Ismail, for your beautiful finishing poem. You have to read. Thanks. And now, finally, I'm going to Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her last poem. Now, I'm inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. My last poem is about Zulfiya. Mm, A woman has the patience of parting drop by drop. You are the image of patience, Zulfiya. A woman who lives while remembering her husband. You are the embodiment of loyalty, Zulfiya. Any jobs would not be forgotten and fruitless. There are footsteps in that charming garden. You are happy in the house of Uzbeks. You have hundreds of daughters of young generation. In translate my natural language, hijronning zahrini tomchilab yutgan, siz toqat timsoli Zulfiya xonim. Bir umr yorini xotirlab o'tgan, sadoqat timsoli Zulfiya xonim. Beasar ketmagay hech qanday amal. Bu bo'ston sahnida izlaringiz bor. Baxtlisiz O'zbekning xonadonida yuzlab Zulfiyachi qizlaringiz bor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva, for your beautiful poem. You have to read from your native language and also in English. Our honorable poetess Rosa Jamali from Iran, she is trying heart and soul and she is using two devices but cannot connect it with us. We are extremely sorry that we are waiting for her, but she could not connect it with us. She is the most important poetess in world nowadays. So our time is already over. So finally, we are going to deliver our last speech as our international ambassador of Uddan Little Magazine platform, poetess Harinder Cheema is present today. So I am giving her floor to say the final delivery speech. So I am inviting poetess Harinder Cheema to say her final delivery speech, and after her speech, this program will be finished today. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting poetess Harinder Cheema, our Uddan Little Magazine International Brand Ambassador. Thank you very much. Poetess Harinder Cheema.
Thank you so much, Tawfiq, for another wonderful session and program of Oran TV. And I thank each and everyone present today, starting with Cristian, Nardine, Turkan, and Madina, then our poetess from Indonesia. I mean, it's so wonderful to meet new people every day on your show and exchange and share thoughts. So, this is a program which gives flight to everyone's imagination, and we meet here every time to blossom more and to share poetry and a vision about a better tomorrow. So, thank you so much, all the renowned poets, all my friends here, and thank you so much, dear brother Toufiq Zohur, for having me here, and as well as every one of us, and giving us a chance and opportunity to share our thoughts. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you very much, our international brand ambassador of Uddan Little Magazine, poetess Harinder Cheema, for your beautiful speech you have to delivered. And only one chance, I am going to our native country, that is Bangladesh. I am inviting poet Golam Kibria Pinu to say something about this program and your opinion about whole things. Please, only 1 minute. Thank you, poet Golam Kibria Pinu.
It is our good opportunity to deliver our poems, our emotion, our dream through poems. It is a very good program in running uh, many for many times, and I especially thanks to Mr. Poet Toufiq Zohur. Especially thanks that he is continuing this program and to mobilize poets poets in world, and so it is a now good program in our country, not only in world also. So thanks to all our readers, our poets, and our participants today. At least at last I thanks to all. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Poet Gulam Pinu, for your beautiful speech you have to deliver. I'm going to my friend who is from Australia, that is Nardine Sanderson. I think now it is in 2 p.m. at least, in midnight in Australia. She is awakened only for the poetry. She loves poetry, so that she does not sleep yet now. So I am giving her the floor for say something about today's program, about your poetry. Only 30 seconds or 1 minute you can say, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for the lovely comments on my poetry that have popped up and been read out. It's a joy to be here. Every time I'm invited, I get excited. If I can make it, then I'm here. It's very special for not just the poets on the panel. They're all good friends. It's nice to see some familiar faces and some new ones, and to hear some new poetry from around the world in different languages. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, poetess Nardine Sanderson, for your beautiful comments. Thank you again, once again. I am going to Chile, to President of UH, that is Union Hispano-Mundial Escritores, my brother, my friend, Cristian Romero Diaz. Please say something about today's program, about your opinion. Only 30 seconds, please.
This blossom of poetry is a glowing of talent, and without any doubt, it's a unique and marvelous experience what you give us as poets and ambassador of arts in this world that needs art so much. I'm truly thankful to you, my dear brother Tofik, and to all organization of the world of poetry. It's an amazing and marvelous experience to be here sharing with all this talent and all this marvelous poetry. Thank you so much to all the people who comment. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother, poet Cristian Roberto Diaz. Now I am going to poetess Yanita Ismail to say something about today's program. Poetess Yanita Ismail, only 1 minute, please.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, I would like to say my heart is gratitude for the opportunities to be a part of the show. And I'm very happy today because I can join the show because last time I couldn't enter the studio. I'm really sorry about that. I'm also very happy can meet all great people here and I can introduce my language Bahasa to the world through this program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, poetess Turkan Ergor. Will you say something, my sister, about today's program, about your feelings today? Turkan Ergor.
Thank you, my brothers, Toufiq Zohur and Hassanur Rahman Samon. I say this every time, but really great program, great poets. My sister Harinder Cheema, my brothers, my sisters, great poets in the world. I'm honored. I like it. This program, different country, different languages, but love is the German language. All of poets. Poets describe love in their poems. An exemplary program. Congratulations to all of you. God bless all of you. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you very much, poetess Turkan Ergor, for your beautiful comments. Finally, I am going to our persuasive poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva, who is from Uzbekistan. She can writes in Uzbek and also writes in English. She is also a translator. She is a very young chap in the poetry world. So I am inviting her the last time to say something about today's program. Only 1 minute. Madina Mahammadrizayeva. Unmute your phone. Unmute your phone. Yes. Okay.
Thank you. And it was an unrepeatable program. And I wish all of the world poets and future work. That's all.
Thank you very much, Modina Mahammadrizayeva. Finally, I am again going to our international brand ambassador, Harinder Cheema, to say the finishing. So say goodbye. So I am giving the floor to Harinder Cheema again to say something, and after her delivery speech, this program will be finished today. Thank you very much. Harinder Cheema is coming.
So once again, thank you so much, everyone. We'll be again meeting time and again. We'll be meeting again and sharing our thoughts. And this is a wonderful program to be in, and looking forward to meeting you again. So take care, all of you, and God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.